I'm 73 years old, and I'm about to tell you something that might upset you. Everything you think you know about getting older is completely wrong. And the worst part, the people who should be telling you
and this society have either hidden from you or are ignorant of themselves. We are all living in a massive delusion. The delusion that we have plenty of time, that we can postpone our happiness until later. And this is the very lie that is consuming our lives. I spent the first 50 years of my life in the same blissful ignorance, believing I had achieved everything. I had a brilliant career, a magnificent house, and respect in society. But at the age of 52, an event occurred that shattered all my perceptions of life into pieces. What I have learned in the last 21 years since then has changed my perspective on life, death, and every moment in between forever. I'm not saying these things to impress you. I'm saying them because I am running out of time, and I want you to hear everything I learned at such a heavy price before your life's clock stands still too. Imagine a typical day, an important meeting at the office where I was debating the goals for the next fiscal year. Suddenly, the room began to spin. A pain rose in my chest, as if someone had driven a red-hot iron rod through it. The next scene I remember was that hospital bed, with tubes running into my veins and my wife standing in the corner, shedding silent tears. The doctors called it a cardiac event, a fancy way of saying my heart had tried to kill me, and they labeled me lucky because I survived. But lying in that bed, I realized that for the past 50 years, I had been running on autopilot. I wasn't alive. I was just checking boxes to meet everyone else's expectations. That night, a terrifying truth wouldn't let me sleep. If I had died that day, what would I have left behind? Just a bank account? A house that no one would probably remember in 5 years? Is this the success for which we sacrifice our entire youth? We all tell ourselves the same lie. There is still time. I'll do it later. When I retire, then I'll live the life I want. But I want to save you from the fire of 50 years of regret by telling you this truth. That day never comes because the goalposts of success keep moving. You achieve one goal, and the next one is already standing in front of you, and you become part of a race that has no finish line. I spent 30 years climbing a ladder, only to realize upon reaching the top that it was leaning against the wrong wall. Success is a massive deception. I achieved everything a human dreams of. I became a partner at my firm. I gained fame. But when I reached the peak, there was nothing there. You only get about 48 hours of happiness after achieving a goal, and then you fall victim to the same emptiness again. I had a friend who worked 70 hours a week his entire life. He built a multi-million-dollar business, but he never took a vacation. He always said, "I'll relax next year." But that next year never came. He suffered a stroke and passed away. His son's words at the funeral still echo in my ears. My father was a successful man, but I never really knew him. Do you want to leave this same legacy for your children? Remember, when you are on your deathbed, you won't grieve for the things you did. You will regret the things you never even started. I don't feel pain for failed business deals. I feel pain for the trip to Japan I never took, the book I never wrote, and the relationship with my brother that I sacrificed at the altar of ego. The most painful feelings are the moments you didn't spend with your loved ones because you were too busy. My father passed away when I was 45. Our relationship was somewhat complicated, and I always thought that when I got a little free from work, I would sit down and talk to him. But death didn't give me that chance. Today, I remember all those Sundays I didn't call him, all those evenings I didn't go to see him using exhaustion as an excuse. These little moments slipped through my fingers like sand, and now only remorse remains. After the heart attack, I changed everything. I started saying no to tasks that only drained my energy, and started saying yes to things I had been postponing for decades. In the last 21 years, I have learned that the true purpose of life is very simple. Spending time with the people you love, doing work that gives peace to your soul, creating memories instead of collecting things, and being present in the moment. You might say, "I don't have money to pay the bills." I'm not saying quit your job. I'm saying don't sacrifice everything that is truly valuable. Ask yourself a question today. If you were to die tomorrow, would you be satisfied with the life you have lived so far? If the answer is no, then what are you waiting for? Are you waiting to turn 73? Time stops for no one. Your parents, your friends, your spouse. None of these relationships are forever. I look at my grandchildren. They suffer from the same stress and anxiety I did. They are repeating the same mistakes I made. I try to tell them, but they don't listen because they are in the middle of the storm and cannot see the distant view. That is why I am making this video, so that perhaps one person will listen to my words and avoid the regrets that keep me restless every night. Every passing day brings you closer to death. This reality is bitter, but it is true. So call today. Take that trip today. Say that I love you today that is hidden in your heart. If I could say anything to my 30-year-old self, it would be this. Stop trying to impress people who don't matter in your life. Stop sacrificing your health for your career. And don't strangle your happiness waiting for someday. That perfect time will never come. Life will always be complicated and difficult. But if you wait, one day you will wake up and realize you wasted your entire life just waiting. I am 73 now. I might have 10 or 20 more years, but I am at peace now because I am living intentionally. I have forgiven all those against whom I held grudges. I have fulfilled all those hobbies I left incomplete. I am happier today than I was in the previous 50 years because I now know that time is limited. And this is the very realization that teaches you how to truly live. You have a choice right now. Either keep living the way you are living, chasing success while postponing your happiness, or wake up and understand that time is running out very fast. I cannot make this choice for you, but I can certainly tell you that at the age of 73, you won't want to look back and wish you had made better decisions. Don't waste 50 years. Learn from my mistakes. Prioritize the things that truly matter because someday is today, and it has always been today. Time is passing. The ticking of the clock is asking you, what are you going to do with this precious life? Will you still sit silently, or will you start living now? The decision is yours because time waits for no one.